Hello. How's it going? We got a new location today.
I've got me on there again. I can't get.
Oh. All right, let's see. I'm in a new location today, so hopefully everything works out. We're gonna need weights and the foam square today. Looks like everybody's logging on. We're getting there. So if you're just coming in, you're gonna need your chair, your foam, and your weights, dumbbells. Gino, hold on, you gotta unmute. I can't hear you till you unmute.
Can you hear me now?
No, you have to unmute.
I did. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay. I said you look very clear this morning.
Yeah, I switched locations. I'm gonna start working out here where we've got a little more space.
All right, you want the foam? We're gonna use it for balance?
No, the blue foam, one of these. Hopefully, hopefully everybody has this at this point. If you don't have a foam block, then you're gonna need like a blanket or a towel that you can roll up, not roll up, but fold up to use as well. So that's another option, either the blue foam or get a couple of like blankets or towels and fold them up so they're about the same size.
All right, we have that.
We have those.
Perfect.
Hi, Jim Mike. Glad you're back. How's your shoulder?
Much improved, thank you.
Oh, good.
Not 100%.
Right.
Awesome.
So I don't plan to do the handstands this morning, Jenny, if that's okay.
No handstands. I understand. We'll get everybody else there. So, perfect. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start that warm up. If you want to start shaking those arms out, I'm going to get everybody back to mute. All right, let's shake those arms out. Start tapping that foot side to side. Remember, if you ever need me during class, you can unmute on your computer or just wave me down. New location here, so I'm gonna kind of play it by ear, see if I need to adjust after today. Just tapping those feet out. Good, let's go a few more seconds here. And then bring those hands to a stop. We're gonna go into a march. Good, nice high knee march. I gotta move one thing. Make sure I can see my timer there. All right, sorry, march it out. Add the arms in. Nice big swing of the arms. Drag the knees up towards the hips. 10 more seconds here. We'll continue that march, but we're gonna go into a knee pull in 3, 2, 1. Grab that knee, pull it in. Alternating sides, knee pull. Exhale as the knee comes up to the chest. And this doesn't have to be a quick movement. You can take your time on it. We're gonna go 10 more seconds, and then we're gonna add a little rotation into this move. So continuing to pull, we're gonna take it out to the side and roll it. Knee pull and roll. Just rolling it out. Sorry, there's Lola. Hi, Lola. Good, 10 more seconds here. Rolling it out to the side, open up the hips for 3, 2, last one, take it into a butt kick. Good, starting with that nice controlled, slow pace, just drive the heel up to the booty, keeping those knees nice and low. And then let's pick up the pace a little bit. Let's go 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Reverse lunge. We're gonna step that foot back, press the hands behind you, and then lift to sky. Press it back, lift to sky. Alternating sides, press and lift. Really think of driving the toe back as you bring the foot back. That's what gets into that hip flexor. So I want it to be a pretty big step back. Good, inhaling as the arms come back, exhale to sky. Good, press and lift. Let's go one more time on each leg. And on that last one, keep it back and hold. Going into that lunge, stretching out the hip flexor. Make sure all toes are facing forward, back heel is lifted. Keeping that chest nice and proud. Stretching out the front hip of the back leg. And you can hold on to the chair here. Let's step forward, switching sides. Reach that foot back. Drop the hips down and forward. Bring that chest nice and proud. Stretching that hip flexor. One more breath here. And step it forward. We're gonna work just the right side for a moment here. We're gonna go into a side lunge. So feet start nice and wide. It's gonna be side lunge, then take that right foot, cross it behind the heel. So side lunge to curtsy. On that side lunge, all toes face forward, and then curtsy. Good, keeping the left leg nice and straight on the side lunge. It's just a bend of that right knee. Sticking your booty back on a bench behind you. Looking good. Let's go 5 more seconds and then we'll switch to the other leg. In 3, 2, last one. Switching sides, side lunge and curtsy. Getting that heart rate up. Nice job. Eight more seconds here. For 3, 2, last one. Take the feet nice and wide, toes forward. Big inhale. As you exhale, reach the hands down towards the floor. Palms facing back, tuck that chin. And then just a nice sway side to side. Let the arms swing. Stretching out the hamstrings. Just let the upper body hang. It's nice and relaxed. Reach over and grab that right leg. Pausing here. Switch and grab the left leg. Let's bring it back to center. Tuck that chin. Nice big inhale. As you exhale, pull the belly button in tight. We're gonna restack one vertebrae at a time, coming up nice and slow from low to medium, coming up to the top. Awesome. We're gonna grab our blue foam block and work on some balance here. So remember, if you don't have the foam block, grab a blanket and fold it so that it's about 1 foot by 1 foot. Good, and then we're going to put your left foot on the block, right foot is on the floor. So starting just with some balance here, come up onto the toe of the foot that's on the floor, hands come onto the hips. You can always have your chair near you if you need it for balance, but again, because we're working on balance, I don't want you leaning on the chair, okay? It's just there for if you lose balance, okay? So bring that right foot up, pull the toes up towards your body, and we're just gonna swing this leg front to back, okay? So again, you can have that chair there for if you need it, but I don't want you leaning on it. If you're touching it, you get one finger. Just one finger on that chair. Good. Nice big swing, slow and control. Drive it as far forward and back as you can. That's going to engage those muscles there. We're going to add a tap into this. So swing it forward. Tap the toe, swing it back forward, go all the way back, tap the heel. So it's swing, tap, swing, tap, tap heel, tap toe. We're gonna do that 5 times. Tap heel, swing, tap toe. 3 more times, tap, and tap for 2. And tap, last one. Tap that heel and tap the toe. Good, step off and just walk those legs out for just a moment. You're always gonna get that kind of burn in the standing leg, that's the goal. We're gonna work the same leg for a little bit longer here. I'm gonna turn towards you. We're gonna swing it front to back. So both feet come on top of the foam. Take that right foot forward, and we're gonna swing it right to left. So you can put your hands on your hips, you can bring them out to a T. Again, if you're on that chair, you get one finger. Nice and controlled, you got it. Let's go 10 more seconds. For 3, 2, 1, step off and shake it out. Just a nice little loosen up. 2 more moves on that same leg and then we'll switch to the other side, okay? Coming back onto that block, both feet on the block. This one's purely balance. We're gonna take the right foot. Again, if you wanna use the chair to get there, you're gonna take that right foot and come up into tree pose. You can choose your position. The toes could be on the floor. Your toes could be at the ankle, or you can bring it all the way up to the knee. But I want your right leg open. Drive that knee back. And then once you find your balance, let's see if we can bring our hands forward into prayer. Elbows come up. Drive the palms down right to the chest. And we hold. So if you lose this position, Reach down, tap that chair, and come back in. Looking forward, find a spot in front of you. It can be the computer, it could be right above the computer. Find that balance. We're gonna go 15 more seconds here. Just breathing through it. For 3, 2, 1. Come down, staying on that foam. We're gonna go right into a half jack, right side only. We reach it out with the arm and the leg, and then squeeze it back together, tapping the foam each time. So it's tap, bring it out, and tap. Let's go 30 seconds here. And really think of utilizing those muscles. It's not a swing without the muscles. Drive those inner thigh muscles back in. Use those outer thigh muscles as you swing that leg out. We got 10 seconds. Burning out that left glute. You should be feeling it. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Shake it out. We're going to switch to the other side. I'm going to raise my camera just a touch so you can see the top of my head. All right. You can always move the chair to the other side. So we start with that swing. I'm going to turn just a little bit of an angle so you can see me here. All right, so right foot goes on the edge of the foam. Left foot is stepping off of the foam. And then we're going to pull that foot, pull your left foot toes up and swing it front to back. Always keeping a slight bend in your standing leg. Don't lock it out. And again, find that spot in front of you for balance. Looking at the same spot. If you have your hand on the chair, you get one finger. We're going to add in that tap in 3, 2, last one. Bring it forward. Tap that toe. Swing it back. Tap your heel. Swing and tap. Let's go for 5. Tap. Swing it forward for 4. And heel. Nice job. Big swing. 3. And heel. For 2. Swinging it back. Let's go last one. Swing, tap. Got to get that heel still. And step it off. Shake it out. Nice job. Loosen up all those muscles. Loosen up the glute. We got side to side coming up. Find that position. All right, let's bring our feet up onto the foam. Toes at the very front of your foam. Right foot on the foam, bring that left foot forward and swing it right to left. Nice and controlled. As big of a swing as your hips and muscles allow. So again, you can leave your hands down. They can go on the hips. You can bring them out for balance or one finger on that chair. Like ET, just a nice little touch. Should be feeling that burn in the glute. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Shake it out before we go into tree pose. So today is our more cardio day. Once we finish up here, we do get into that cardio. Let's step back on. Work in balance before we start our day. Left foot down, we're gonna take, weight on the right foot, we're gonna bring that left foot up, find your position that you prefer for tree pose, swinging the knee out to the side. Again, if your hand is on the chair, we're gonna try to take it off. Hands come up, bring them into prayer, press them down in front of the chest, elbows nice and wide, belly button in tight. We're gonna hold this for 30 seconds here. Find your position. Remember, you can always take that one hand off, use the chair, come back in. Nice job. Halfway here. Drive that knee back. Breathing through this. You're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Feet staying on top of that foam. We're going to go left side only, half jack, slight bend in your standing knee. We take it out and squeeze it in. Here we go. 30 seconds. Out and squeeze. And squeeze. Nice job. Whew. Burning out that glute and hip. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling it. Let's go 10 seconds here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Shake it out, grab some water. We are going to use the foam even when we're doing our weights today and the chairs, so keep everything nearby. Our workout for today, as you get some water, I'm going to run through it. It looks like we're going to have 5 moves with cardio in between each of those moves. So we'll do each of the moves once for a minute long, and then we switch to some new moves, okay? We start with no weights, and let's move the chair over so that it's on your left side. We're gonna start with working that right leg. We will be alternating, so you could always put the chair in front of you. I can't put it in front of me because you won't be able to see me, but that might be the easiest, is to set the chair right in front of you so that we can work side to side. We're gonna start with a lot of lateral moves, working side to side. So go ahead and step up on the foam. I do want the foam so that it's narrow on the sides rather than the long way. Make sure that you have it so that your feet are on, so it's a little more narrow rather than long. And we're gonna start with just 1 foot tap downs. We're gonna bring your left foot so it's over towards that right side. And then it's going to be a low squat. We're just gonna tap that foot off and on. Okay, so actually put your left foot in the center, right foot taps on and off. Slight bend in the knees. You're gonna notice I'm down here, okay? So I'm not standing tall. Slight bend, and we're just gonna tap the foot on and off for 1 minute. Here we go. Just nice taps. So again, if you're using that chair, you get 1 finger. I want you standing nice and tall. And this is a quick move, on and off taps, okay? I'd rather you use the chair and go fast than go slow and work on balance, okay? It's more about speed so that we get that heart rate up. As quick as that toe can come on and off. Nice job, breathe through it. 1 minute is a long time. You're gonna feel these burn out each muscle group. That's why we're just doing it 1 time today. Got 15 seconds left. As fast as you can go. If you can, pick up that pace. Almost there. For 3, 2, 1. Going right into the next move. We're gonna alternate sides on that tap down. So we're not doing the other side yet. Let's go 1 minute, alternate that tap down. Okay, with this one, you might want to put a hand on a chair just so that if you catch the side of the foam, we don't fall down, okay? Once you get that move, again, it's about speed. So see how quick you can alternate tap downs. Looking good. 1 foot stays on top the whole time. You just alternate tapping right, tap left, tap right, tap left. We usually don't go to that full minute, so it's gonna feel like we're going extra long today. Almost there. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, right into that left side, tap. Left side taps on and taps off. Left side only. Keep a nice little bend in that standing leg. Tap that left foot on and off. Once you get that move, as quick as you can go. Tap it on and tap it off. Looking good. As quick as that foot can go. Nice deep breaths here. Keep it up. Almost there. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Moving the foam a little bit out of the way. We're just going to use the chair going into a plank single leg jack. So make sure that your chair is not going to slip or slide. I'm going to push mine up against my wall here. Hands coming onto the chair. Walk the feet back. And then it's that half jack. We reach one foot out, then tap the other foot out, okay? So it's gonna be tap, tap. Make sure that you're back with those toes. We go 1 minute. Here we go, alternating taps, side to side. The farther you walk your feet back away from your chair, the more you're gonna work here. Switch your angle so you can see ya. There we go. Good, just alternating that tap. So as you get tired, we have a tendency to let the hips come into that tabletop. Make sure to drop the hips forward and keep tapping. Pull the core in tight. This is going to use a lot of the core muscles. Doing great. We got 20 seconds still. Tap side to side. We have one more move before we get to take a little cardio break. So we don't get a break yet. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Going right into a push-up. Using that chair. Sorry if that's noisy. So use that chair. We're going to bend the elbows coming towards the chair. And press. This is where it's really important to push that chair up against a wall or a desk. And we go into push-ups. Good. Bending the elbows back rather than bringing them out wide. If you bring them out wide, it's really hard on the shoulders. I want the elbows to come back towards your ribs. We're halfway done. Good, make sure we're not in tabletop. I don't want push-ups here. Drop those hips, let the whole body come forward, whole body comes up. 15 seconds, you can do it. We only do this once today. Get as many as you can. We're at 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Marching. Okay, like I said, we don't get a break quite yet. March with those nice big arm swings. Going into some new moves. We are going to add some weights into this next set. We got to press, so I'd say you choose 3s, 5s. Probably don't need 8s to go overhead. Maybe a 5 or 6 would be fine. 30 more seconds, march it out. Good, let's bring those knees even higher. 20 more seconds. We'll do a quick water break before we start those next moves. Ten seconds, nice and quick. See if you can lift those heels up off the ground. Don't let the heels touch for 5, 4, 3, 2, nice job. Last one, grab a quick sip of water. Make sure you've got your foam. And we're going to grab a set of, like I said, 3s or 5s. I'm going to grab my 5s for our next set here. Similar moves to what we did that first time. Go ahead and grab those weights. We're going to start with working the right leg only. And I'm going to show you this move. We're going to have the left foot on the foam. Right foot is off of the foam. The weights are going to come up to the shoulders. And we're going to squat. And then as this knee comes up, you only press that arm up. So this is just added weight, okay? So we're working only the right side. Put your left foot on the foam, grab those weights. Hands come up to the shoulders. We're gonna go into a squat, and then right side only, lift the knee as you press. So if you're worried about balance, you could always drop the weight in the left hand and hold on to the chair here, okay? So it's gonna be press and squat. If you've got bad shoulders, you could always just hold the weights and not do the press. Good, and remember as we go into this squat, both knees bend. It's not a side lunge. Both knees bend. It's an uneven squat. Forcing those muscles to work just a little different since you have the leg on the foam today. You guys are doing awesome. We have 14 seconds on this side. Getting a couple more in. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring the weights down to the hips. It's going to be squat on the right, step on, squat on the left. Weights stay at the hips. We have 1 minute starting in 3, 2, 1. We squat, step both feet on, step off, squat, on, squat, on, and squat. You got it. In that squat, keep the chest lifted. You determine how deep you go. You determine how wide you go. Just make sure the knees are tracking over the toes, no matter where that foot lands. Nice protected knee joint with that good squat, okay? I know you guys love squats. Be careful on the foam. This foam does get a little more tricky as the legs get tired, so be careful. We're at 10 seconds. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Make your way to the left side. Same move. Weights come up to the shoulders. Right foot is on the foam, left foot is off. We squat, left side only, knee lifts and press. 1 minute, here we go. Squat, knee lift and press. Awesome. Bringing that knee up to the hip. And press. Awesome, keep that chest proud. Should be filling those legs. 15 seconds. Next 2 moves, go back to the chair. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Set the weights down. Back to our chair, similar to what we did before, except for this is a mountain climber with a cross to it. So I'm going to show you this move. You're in plank. Those feet come out. Your knee crosses to the opposite elbow and down. As you cross, I think, let's go pulse, pulse, set it down. Knee, pulse, pulse, set it down. We've got 1 minute. Here we go. Cross that knee, double pulse, cross, cross, cross. Think. Exhale each time that knee comes up. Good, make sure that we're in that nice plank position. Each step, bring the foot back behind you. Make sure we're not in that tabletop. You guys doing great, we're halfway done. Using the core to pick that knee up. Pull the belly button into the back of the spine. 15 seconds here. You got it. Almost there. Breathing through this. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. We're going to sit down in the chair for our last move. We've got dips. So make sure your chair's not gonna move. We're gonna bring the tailbone to the front of the chair. Hands can either grab the side or the front of the chair. And then we're going to bring the front of our body, let me come to a little of an angle so you can see me. We're gonna just bring that tailbone off the front and we go into a dip. Keep those elbows back. We come as low as you want and press. Now here's the deal, we have a minute. Let's go ahead and get started. There's no way we can do dips for a minute. That's a really long time. So I want you to think of doing about 10, 8 or 10, and then you can sit back down, take a little breather, deep breath, and then try to do 10 more. Okay, so you determine how deep you go, but it is a bend of the elbows. Think of rubbing your spine right along the front of your chair. And the other thing is, if the feet are under you, it's going to be a little easier. The farther you walk them away from you is going to be harder. If you need to take that break and shake the arms out, do it. And then we go back in. We've got 15 more seconds here. Nice job. Keep it up. 10 seconds. You can do it. Getting a few more in for 5, 4, 3, 2, come on up. Move that chair out of the way. We go into cardio before we get a break. Side to side taps. Okay, as big of a step into that tap as you can. We've got 1 minute. Swing the arms. Good, just letting that upper body relax, swinging the arms with the step. I want you to think of a big step, like you're stepping over a creek or you're stepping over your foam block. Make sure it's a nice big step. 20 seconds here. You got this. Looking good, let's go for 10. Keep it up, nice quick feet for 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Quick water. I'm gonna grab my water really quick and then we'll get back to it. Okay. All right, next set of 5 coming up. If you're still getting that water, let's finish up. Let me see if we need weights. Not yet. We're gonna go with the foam. This is very much a mental move. So I'm gonna run through it with you really quick. I'm gonna work my right side. We start standing behind the foam. My right foot is gonna come back into that lunge. Now you can either do a squish the spider where that leg stays straight, or you can come into that deep lunge, okay? So right foot comes back, right foot steps on the foam, and then left knee drives up. So then we step back off, right foot comes back, right foot comes on, left knee up. Okay, so that's gonna be our move for 1 minute. I'm gonna turn so I can see you guys a little bit. Start on the back side of that foam, and we're gonna start in 5 seconds. So I'll walk you through it the first couple of times. Here we go. Reach that right foot back, lunge, step the right foot on the foam, left knee drive to sky. Step off, step back, step on, left knee. Right foot back, right foot on, left knee. Here we go, 1 minute. And lift. Right leg back, left knee drive. Right knee back, left knee drive. You got it. And drive. So like I said, this is a lot of thinking. As you step on the foam, I want you to make sure your entire foot is stepping up onto the foam, not just the toes, whole foot on the foam for safety. Let's go 25 seconds on this side. You're there, 15, let's go. Doing great. We're at 10 seconds. Step it back. Drive that knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Keeping that foam right in front of you. We're just gonna go into toe taps on that foam. Tap the right toe and left toe. Just tapping the foam. 1 minute. Tap those toes. Nice and light. You could always add a little hop step if you want. As quick as you can go. Being nice and light. Quick taps. Nice job, halfway. Looking good. 15 seconds. Don't let that pace slow down. Let's see how quick we can go for the last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching over to the other side. Again, I'll walk you through this step. We're into that foam. So we start behind it. Left leg reaches back, lunge. Left leg steps on, right knee lifts. Step off, left leg back, left leg on, right knee lift. Here we go, lunge, knee lift. Left leg lunge, right leg knee lift. 1 minute, you guys have got it. Lunge, step, lift. Off lunge, step, lift. Whew. Halfway. And lift. Drive that knee to sky. Big step back on that lunge. Whether that leg comes straight back or you bend that back knee, I still want a big step no matter what. Big. And knee lift. Big. And knee lift. We're at 10. You got this. Finish strong. For 3, 2, last one. Back to that foam. We're gonna step on and then we step off. So we bring both feet on, both feet off, as quick as you can go. Now this is one, as you get tired, you're gonna catch your toes on the front of that foam. So I want you to think of a big step as you come on and off, big step, okay? Driving those knees up, on and off. You can always jog this out if you prefer to jog. Keep going, the shoe came untied. Keep going, don't stop. Big steps. We're at 30 seconds here. Stepping on, stepping off. I don't know about you guys, but I'm sweating. We're at 20. Keep it up, there's big steps. If you want, you can always switch that foot that's going on first. Always makes it interesting. Making your brain work the other way. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Nice job. We've got one more move, and it's bicep curls. I want you to grab whichever heaviest weight you have. A 6, an 8, a 10, whatever you choose for bicep curls. We're gonna stand up on this foam block. Both feet on the foam, right underneath the hips, slight bend in the knees. And we have 1 minute of bicep curls, okay? Lock those elbows in, and here we go. Curl, curl. So, this is gonna feel nice and easy, but it's a minute long. So, if you end up that those weights get really heavy, you can always downsize as we go through, but no quitting. We got 1 minute. Good. As you fatigue, make sure your body doesn't swing. I don't want any of this motion. Everything stays nice and firm. The only thing that gets to move really is that elbow joint. Breathe through it, guys, doing great. Almost there. Keep it up. Should be feeling it. We're at 10 seconds. You got this. Deep breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Set those weights down. Come off of the foam. We've got half jacks. We've got our cardio. Half jack. Tap that toe out as the arm comes up to sky. Tap and tap. 1 minute of cardio. And then we have our last set of moves for the day. When we do jacks, think of letting the shoulders be relaxed. Let the arms swing up, keeping it out of the neck and shoulders that way. 15 seconds here. Nice job. You got this. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Quick sip of water before we start that next set of moves. Staying hydrated is very important. We do not need any weights. This last set is going to be a couple of planks, and then we're going to work the core. So all we need is our chair. First move, we're going to use the back of the chair, and it's going to be a shoulder plank. So again, make sure you're in a position where your chair is not going to move, pushing it up against something. I'm going to show you this move. The legs walk back into that plank position. Remember, this is not plank, okay? Let the hips drive forward, and then it's an alternating shoulder tap. You're going to take that arm, cross, tap the opposite shoulder, bring it back to the chair, and cross. So it's this move, cross and cross. Are we ready? Let's go 1 minute. Cross taps. Okay, feet are nice and wide. Drop the hips forward, looking down at the front part of your chair there. Cross taps. Keep going. I'm just going to make sure my chair doesn't slide. Awesome. As you fatigue, don't let those hips come back. Okay, drive the hips forward. Because this is on the chair, the only weight that you're holding up is your own. So you have to challenge yourself. Bring in those feet back. Let the belly button come down towards the floor. Nice plank. You're getting there. It's doing great. We're at 5 seconds. Keep it up. See how quick you can go. Tap those shoulders. Tap, tap, tap. An extra 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Last move, same position, calf raises. So we're going to walk those feet back. It doesn't need to be a deep plank, but we're going to take the heels, lift them up off of the ground, and then tap them to the floor. As I tap them, booty doesn't get to come back, okay? We're in that solid lift and lower. 1 minute, you can stand tall or you can be in plank. Lift and lower. 1 minute, and lift back so I can see ya. Calf raises. Good. If you want to work on balance, you can always come off that chair. Hands coming onto the hips. Whew. If you're doing incline, nice job. Just keep those hips forward. Don't go into that tabletop. I'm feeling it. We're halfway through here. Control the lower. Make sure you're not just letting those heels drop. It's a lift and a lower. We're at 15. You got this. Burning it out. We got core coming up for the next 3 moves. We're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Grab that chair. Come to a seated position. 3 moves down in the chair. sitting in the front with your tailbone right towards the front edge there. And then we're gonna lean back. We've got a little frog move today. So I want you to take the soles of your feet and put them together and let the knees open up. And then we're gonna lift. So kind of bring your feet away from you a bit. We're gonna lift the feet up off of the ground and bring heels in and then tap the floor way out in front of you, okay? Knees coming out as they come in and tap. So you could always grab the back of your hamstrings to give yourself a little support. Main thing is tap it out far and bring those knees wide on the end, okay? Here we go. Exhale as the knees come up. Frog. Let the knees open up. We're not going to minute. Don't you worry. I know this gets into the hip flexors. 10 more seconds. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring the hands up behind the head. We're gonna go into a crunch. So feet out in front of you, about hip width. Exhale, we sit up. Inhale, we sit back, okay? Basic crunch, and back. Now, I want you to think of being really light, just letting the shoulder blades tap the chair before we come back up. I don't want you to come back here and have a little lunge. Make sure that it's just a nice gentle tap of the shoulder blades and bring it back up. Tap and lift. We're gonna go 25 more seconds here. Keeping that orange or grapefruit underneath the chin the whole time. 15 seconds. Don't pull the head, just support the head here. 8 seconds, you got this. For 3, 2, 1, go ahead and lean back. Grab the front of the chair. Alternating leg lifts. Uh-oh, hopefully. Sorry, I just gotta click a little. My battery's running low. Let me close that. Okay. Alternating leg lifts. If I lose you, I apologize. Hopefully I should have enough battery. Since I moved upstairs, let's alternate those leg lifts into a nice flat tabletop. 30 seconds here. I forgot to bring my power cord up and I didn't realize that the computer was on. So I'm running a little low, but I'll charge up after class so we're good to go for Wednesday. Exhale as the knee comes up. Good, let's go 10 more seconds. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Come up to seated, hands coming back behind the head. Turn so I can see ya. Let's work those obliques nice and tall. Reach that elbow down towards the hip and alternate. So I'm tick-tocking here. I'm not bringing my chest forward at all. I'll turn towards the side so you can see. I stay nice and tall the whole time and just bring those sides of the ribs towards the hips. 30 seconds. Last move here. Exhale as you go side to side. Exhale, breathing through this. Good, again, keeping that orange or grapefruit under the chin. We're at 10 seconds. Nice job. Almost there, 5 seconds. For 3, 2, 1, come to center. Relax those arms down. Let's go big. Inhale, arms to sky. Exhale, lower down. Big breath in. And exhale. 2 more times, big breath in. Exhale it out. Last one, deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Let's take that left arm, bring it up and over. Reach towards that right side. Stretch out that side body. And always bring that other hand to the chair for support. And switch sides. Reach that arm up and then take it over. Lean, lean, lean. Back to center. Let's bring that left arm across the chest. Drop the shoulders, stretch it out, grabbing at the elbow. Same arm, bring it overhead. You can either push from the front here, keeping that front arm down, or bring them both up. Let's switch sides, drawing that arm across. Good, relax the shoulders. Well done, bring it overhead. Should be getting that heart rate down. One more breath here. Relax the arms down to the side. Let's take that left leg out in front of you. Reach for the toes, bringing those toes up to sky, stretching out the hamstrings. Couple deep breaths here. Good, bending both knees. I want you to sit nice and tall. Let's bring our hands over to the left side of our chair and just give it a gentle pull, wringing out. If you can reach back and grab the back of your chair, we're just gonna wring out the spine before we switch to the other side. Looking over that shoulder. Release, going the other direction. Both hands grab the chair, looking over that back shoulder. Good, back to center. Take that other leg out straight. Toes come to sky, reaching down for those toes, stretching out the hamstrings. One more breath here. Slowly coming up, let's go into that figure four, crossing your knee over the other leg, let the knee open up. If you want to lean the chest forward, deepening that stretch, you can. Relaxing the upper body here. Should feel that through the pelvis of the bent knee that's up. Let's switch sides. Good, you can always lean forward. There is some terrible noise coming from this room up here. Not sure what it is, but it's squeaky, and hopefully you guys can't hear it. All right, let's shake those arms out. Couple deep breaths here. We're gonna call it a day. Well done. Shaking it out. So I'm glad everybody's got their foam. That was awesome. Today was our more cardio day, which means that Wednesday we've got weights. So make sure you've got those weights for Wednesday. How's everybody feeling?
Good.
Good? Everybody's healthy besides that shoulder a little bit? Are we doing okay? It's elbow, right? Is that right, Jim? Elbow or shoulder? Or a little bit of both?
Shoulder. I landed on the elbow, but it tore something in the shoulder.
Oof.
A little bit. It strained something. It wasn't too bad.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's better than a tear. Awesome. Perfect. Rossetti's, you guys doing okay?
Yeah, are we gonna be on the floor with our rollers again Wednesday?
Let's go the round foam, but we'll go standing, not on the ground.
Good, okay.
Yep.
You know, I have to tell you, lighting today just makes it a lot easier following you, because I can't hear, so I watch you, and this room is wonderful.
Perfect. Yeah, I noticed sometimes I was blending into that other room, and this is full lighting. I might scoot my camera back a little farther. It makes me smaller, but it makes it so you can see a little more.
The whole body.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so good. I'm glad this worked. This is my upstairs addition that we did not too long ago. So
Oh, good.
yeah, it's my son's fun, happy place. That's the ping pong table that we put away so that I can teach class.
Okay.
His fun zone. So awesome. Well, then we will see you guys Wednesday. Weights and foam roller.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi,
Bye-bye.
Jane. Thanks, Ginny.
Yep. See ya.